Hi friends, it's a beautiful Saturday out here in San Marcos, Texas, and I came to have a river day. I have a day of solitude, which is much needed and I'm very grateful for. And it's already been such a beautiful day. There is a really cool ceremony happening over here. I walked up and asked what they're up to, and they said that they're praying and they like to pray out in nature. And I'm not sure exactly what culture or spirituality they're from, but it's been beautiful hearing their songs and seeing their dances and their prayers. They're over there. So I've been listening to them drumming and chanting, and took a dip, and then I looked up in this tree as I sat down to meditate, and there was a snake skin hanging in the tree. I'll show you. Just hanging in the tree right next to me, right there. And it just felt very symbolic for me. Snakes have been coming up a lot. I just had a long conversation about snakes yesterday and snake tattoos, and I have a snake tattoo. And I am having this weekend of solitude because I'm sitting with ayahuasca next weekend for 2 days. So yeah, the snake is very symbolic of ayahuasca for me, as well as the hummingbird and the jaguar. I mean, not just for me, those are the animal symbols of ayahuasca, some of them. And yeah, seeing this, that the snake just shed, it's like a rebirth process, feels very symbolic. So I've also, I was about to sit with rapé. I have a little setup here right now of some different rapés that I have, and my caripe, my palo santo, which I was just smudging with whenever I found snake skin. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this and take another dip, and then I'm considering going over and just asking if I can sit and watch their ceremony happening over there. They seemed really welcoming. The most beautiful thing just happened. So a man from the ceremony over there came over here looking for a slipper, and I had actually seen the slipper and put it on the other side of the river while I was swimming earlier. And so I went and I got it for him, and as I was swimming over there, I found this, and I had put it back in the water, and he was like, "No, you should keep it, you should keep it." So I went and I got it back and brought it over here with me. And he told me that they were praying to the spirits, and today is Oshun. It's Oshun's day. And I recognize that name. I'd heard that it's the name of a water spirit, from a form of African spirituality. I don't know more details on that, but he said that they had blessed these and given it to the water for Oshun, and that since I was over here meditating, I was meditating whenever he came over here, that I should keep it, because since my mind was clear and I found it in service to him and I picked it up out of the water, that it's a blessing for me, and to put it on my altar until the flower dies, and once it does, to bring the flower back to the waters. But what a beautiful blessing to receive. Wow, it's such a special, sacred day already. After I left the river, I went home. I enjoyed this book from a Hare Krishna and a bath, and watered my plants out on my back porch before going to grab a smoothie. Here's the smoothie place. And I also took a shot of wheatgrass because I was starting to feel a little funky and had to fight that off immediately. Luckily, the next morning I was feeling way better. I went to the river again, as you do when you live by a river as magical and beautiful as this. And I picked up some litter. I try to pick up litter every time that I go to the river. It's a pretty touristy river, and a lot of people just come in, and I'm glad they enjoy it, but they tend not to pick up after themselves. So threw that all away and just relaxed and ate an orange in the sunlight. Nom nom. Then I basked on a rock like a little lizard. I hope that you do that too. And then I enjoyed looking at the Texas wild rice, which is an endangered species we only have in our river. So this was where things got fun. I was walking away from my river spot and happened to cross a bunch of my homies setting up some water lines and midlines, which I did not know they were planning to do that day, but was a super nice surprise because I love slacklining. And so I got to stick around and hang and bounce. I don't walk so much on lines like this, but that's me bouncing around and rolling around.
Ow, ow!
And here's a perfect example of me trying my best to stand up on a water line and face planting. After that, I went and I got dried off and joined my friend at a free gong sound bath and yoga flow, which was super restful. So thanks for coming along for my weekend.